Dreamers! Episode 66, Daydreaming. Nope. Okay. Anyways, guys, what is happening? All right, as you guys know, the second episode per week is our trajectory forward, our projection of everything that we want to be happening in said future for the dream stream and everything that we got going on, such as lifting. So obviously, I'll just wear this normally going around. Do I? Why do you look at me like that? Anyways, so back focused. All right, guys. So today I'm gonna be working out. I worked out yesterday with Power Crunch TV. That was really good. Actually, worked out Power Crunch TV and Lady Crunch, and we were working out the back musculatures. A lot of articulation. Kind of switched up the routine to make it different, a little more high volume with a little bit of at the very end of every high volume set, there will be a little bit of strenuous weight. So what basically I've been doing right now is about 4 sets of moderate to challenging weight. I'm always slightly scaling upwards depending what muscle group I'm working. So some muscle groups, like let's say if it's an arm exercise, I might be only scaling up 5 pounds at a time. While maybe let's say I'm doing a single leg exercise, I'd be scaling at 10 pounds at a time. Versus maybe a back exercise, I'd be scaling 10, 20 pounds at a time. Again, depending what it is and all that kind of stuff. So doing that, right, for the first 4 sets. Then the 5th set, coming at it with a heavy set, anywhere between 6 reps to 10 reps. Obviously, always hoping to keep on getting more, but knowing I need to challenge myself to do so, because some of those weights, if you just start pumping it out, you could do it. But we're working on a lot of articulation, really flexing those muscles, and that's going to really give you the shapes that you're hoping to sculpt your body into. There's never any guarantee exactly what you think your body's going to look like versus when you put the hard work in, what it is going to look like. That doesn't mean you can't always do little fine tunings that will start to kind of get your body going in the right direction, where you put more emphasis on other body parts because they grow real fast, so you can kind of back off on those and practice on other areas that grow a lot slower for you. Each person's different. Just always remember that each person is different, and thus you'll only find out as you do trial and error, and that's going to allow you to learn from all that kind of stuff. And that way, when you're starting to apply new things, you're like, wait a second, I remember how this worked before. If I maybe do this and I combine it, ding, and you're like, oh my god, it's amazing, the best thing ever since sliced bread. But it might not be either, we'll never know until you try it. Okay, so that's working out. Today, I want to see, I think I'm going to work out arms, with tomorrow being leg day. Based on the timing and everything of the schedule, that should work out perfectly. And then Saturday, roll into chest. Sunday, off day, and then get back into my normal want for days on, days off for working out. Okay, so let's focus on the dream stream. That's why you guys came here, right? Retro Fridays, we will be rocking Earthbound. I'm really enjoying the game. We're going to find out this next time. I'm assuming it's going to scale a lot harder now that we've beaten 2 sanctuaries. We've got a second teammate that's actually a part of it, not like a background teammate like our dog was, like, what was his name? Pokey. I think I'm saying that correctly. Those characters that were like, they fought. They might stay, they might run, they might fall over, but now we actually have a real second character with us, and she's a caster from what I could tell. Real low life, doesn't do that much damage when she does her normal physical attack, but does a lot of damage when she casts psychic abilities, and yeah, so that's okay with me. Lots of damage. We can work with that. That's for Friday. Saturday is Steam Saturdays still. Right, guys? And even though we will have creeped into July at that point in time, Scare Me Saturdays is not back yet. and we'll be focusing on Steam Saturdays. So, guys, remember, there is a poll on Twitter right now. It'll be going all the way up till about 10 to 15 minutes before the broadcast goes live on what game you want to see. I put up 4 up there for you guys, all right? We could still play some more Dead Cells. We could go back to playing Enter the Gungeon. We could even go way back and start playing Axiom Verge, because remember, we still have probably about at least half of that story left to go. And then we could also play Witcher 3, which we have more than half of that story to go. All those games would be fun for me to play. Guys, go ahead and put your votes in there if what you want to see, right? And obviously the top vote getter is going to be the one that we're going to focus on first. And as time goes on, we'll keep on switching things here and Same reason and way that we got to Earthbound. Sunday, speed run Sundays! So guys, we've been having a great week of speed runs. It's almost like the time off helped me realize what I was missing, And we've got ourselves multiple PBs this last week, different categories. I'm trying to consider if I want to. I might run another different category on Sunday for Contra. I might do the North American low percentage, because on Tuesday we did the Japanese low percentage, so we might do the American low percentage just so I could say I've done it, and hopefully get a good enough time to qualify for any of the spots there going forward. I don't know why that was such a hard thing for me to say, but we're gonna be focusing, I think, on that for Contra. But we got Link's Awakening to start out with. I think we could get down to the sub 2-hour run this Sunday. We're getting really close. My boss fighting is way better than ever has been. What I need to start working on as well. I mean, there's a bunch of different little things, but one thing I need to start doing is counting the enemies I kill, so I know when a POP or piece of power. That's when I get I get like, basically it's like you do double damage, basically, is what it's attributed to. And like certain boss fights, like, I mean, I can kill a boss in 2 hits for that first boss if I have a piece of power, or I can kill that mini boss in like 3 hits. It's so funny, right? The mini boss dies in 3 hits instead of an actual boss takes only 2. But it shows you the scaling of the dungeons and things like that. And so we'll be focusing on that in the Link's Awakening run. Is I got to pay attention to counting for the pieces of power so we know when they're supposed to pop off. So bad guys, I might just try to dodge, maybe I get hit. It's worth it in the long run to do so I have the piece of power exactly when I need it, and that should help us. And like I said, I would save us a ton of time and guarantee a 2-hour run is if I can figure out the pausing, so we could pause out of the texts. We waste so much time with the text. We're wasting probably 15 minutes minimum based off the text of all the different treasure chests throughout the game. All right, and then we'll go roll into Monday. Monday is now going to have a special flair to it where I will actually be making guest appearances on Flibbity Flam's stream from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m., right? We go live at 8 p.m. for Mix It Up Mondays. 7 p.m. to 8 p.m., we're going to be doing a podcast on Flibbity Flam's channel. I'm going to put it down in the description below so you guys know how to get there. Mondays, 7 to 8 p.m., come on by Flibbity Flam's channel. We're going to go ahead and do our podcast. After that, then I'm going to roll into Mix It Up Mondays. We'll play whatever game, right? Who cares what system, whatever. We're going to play a game, and we're going to have some freaking fun. I wanted to be able to do Monster Hunters, but with the whole new sub stuff being dropped this week, which I wasn't expecting, I didn't game plan for both of those things to have enough time. So I'm going to focus on the sub stuff right now for you guys, and that way Monster Hunter Mondays, we're going to push that back and figure out another day and time when we're going to start with that, because I want to do it on every first Monday of the month. Well, next Monday is the first Monday of the month, so it's going to screw that up a little bit. So I'll figure it out in the future for us, guys. Then finally, to finish off the Dream Stream for the week will be Time Tuesdays. Again, we'll be going at Contra and Mega Man 2. This past Time Tuesday was amazing for Mega Man 2. We got a 3107. We finally shaved almost 2 whole seconds off of our PB, and there's so much more available. So much more. We could make a real big splash if we can just put it all together. One of these days, dreamers. One of these days. Anyways, guys, that's it for this week. I'm going to be working out like I told you. I'm going to be doing the normal Instagrams and Twitters. And you guys are going to see me on Twitch with the Dream Stream for 5 nights a week. Also, pay attention to those guest appearances. I will be trying to do more and more of those, be it on Lux and Phoenix's, be it on Power Crunch TV's, be it on Flippity Flams streams. We're going to try to make it work. And that way, guys, I'm around all the time, so you have a chance to interact with me whenever, wherever. And I just love interacting with you, dreamers. So make sure to pay attention down below. Mondays, don't forget about that. Otherwise, dreamers, make sure to check yesterday's episode right here. Boop, subscribe right there. And dream on, dreamers!